Hi everybody and welcome to the Solo Chogokin and Z! Boom! Yeah! Ho ho! Here we are finally after a long wait. Today we will going to open the double set GX114 Yanus and GX12R Venus Ace for the 50th anniversary of the great Mazinger. Oh yeah! But first, I would like to announce that I have been invited to the StarCon Italy that will be held in Bellaria Igea Marina, Rimini from the 16th to the 18th May 2025. And I will be their guest on the morning of the 18th. Talk about the visual effects and film. And I hope to meet you in person. Anyway, let's go back to our model and the long wait is over. The model is here, the GX114. It is a new model, finally, yeah! But I must say also, Venus Ace should be a very interesting model in some aspect. Obviously, we will also make comparison with the GX12 and other models. But let's start, Mazi, go! Let's open this big box. Finally is here the GX114 Marquise Yanus and the GX12R Venus Ace revisited. Double set was waiting for a long time. 50th anniversary of a great Mazinger. It was the 50th anniversary last year, but we know Bandai keep pull out a model even the year after. But this year is the 50th anniversary of the Grandizer, and we're gonna see something very cool at the end of this year. Box huge, is pretty good, pretty big. We have the two model, one close each other in three-quarter pose, like a challenger, you know, historic challenging with a gun, ready for a fight. And left and right, we have the close-up of Venus Ace and the Marquise Yanus. Here we have a logo Solo Chogokin, here logo the great Mazinger, and logo dynamic and dimensionation quality, dimensionation a Bandai. This one, it is not a special edition Tamashii Nation Web, so it's not a limited edition. Must say, the cover is pretty beautiful, in line with all other Kakume Shinka Wata and other release, renewal release. We had the blue line, red line, and now we have a Bordeaux violet color for the Marquise and red for Venus Ace. Let's have a look at the top. We have just the logo and the name of the product, like an all line Kakume Shinka or renewal model. And same things on the bottom. Left, we have the name and the continuation of the Marquise Yanus, and the other side the continuation of the Venus with the name and logo. This time we're gonna open up for both sides so we can see the complete image, and we're gonna do some comparison with other box later on. But let's turn the box. Probably already see it when I was pulled out from the box, shipping box. But let's talk about Solo Chogokin, GX114 and GX12R, Venus Ace and Marquise Yanus. In the top we have the close-up of the chest with the one side transparent with image of the Marquise, exactly like Katsuhiro Ochi drew it, the character designer. The other side is the secret weapon of the Marquise Yanus. And here we talk about the material of the cloth as long durable material, I guess PVC, and same things for the skirt. And also the head is done in a hard PVC and material, more or less. That's what is written there. And the bottom here, under the Marquise Yanus, I'll say is the first time that this model was done, and she is head of the Cat Corp, the secret information, so basically the secret service, and the Marquise Yanus is also the head of the advanced base on Volcano Island. Venus Ace is not the first time is released. In fact, this one is renewal version. And here talk about the scranders. Say they have a new color, revisit color, and we're gonna see the compare with the original Venus Ace. Here talk about the Queen Stars, the pillar of Venus Ace. Finally, we have a cockpit transparent, so we can see June, the pilot, more or less like all other Kakume Shinka Wata and Aphrodite Ace renewal. And here, let's say also Venus Ace is the perfect partner of the great Mazinger. Here, higher, say again for the first time, Marquise Yanus model is released again for the first time. Okay, we've saw enough for the box, and we're going to have compared the box with another one. We're going to see one model from Mazinger Z double set, the GX108, and you can see with the size is the same, but for high is a 2 finger enough difference. Let's have a look again, 2 and 2.5, and the depth of course is a lot more. I would say double trouble here. So we're waiting a lot time, and we expect a lot of things from this model. I'm curious to know why it is so big. You know, there's 2 models, but let's go open it and let's find out. But we can see, you know, the line, the design of the cover are the same. Even GX108 is from Mazinger Z, and this GX114 for Great Mazinger, but his design is from the line Kakume, like was the DC Classic. Now we arrive at Kakume line. Okay, let's go open it. Both sides, I repeat. So let's go and have a look the complete image. Here we go. Shoulder and antenna of Venus, and the shoulder and head of the Janus. And let's take out the contents. Let's have a look what we have inside. We have our instruction with a different image, nice, and the contents. Ay, ay, ay. We have only one display. Again, Bandai. We put only one display, only for Venus Ace, but no display for the Janus. It's a pity, because for GX108 Rain X1 we had the display. I don't understand why it wasn't done for this model. The feet are exactly the same, very small feet. It's pity, like I said, the feet are very small, like a Venus. So we're gonna have some trouble be stand without display. Let's have a look immediately. Why is it so big, the box? Because we have the cloth and the head of Marquise Yanus. Nothing more. It's basically a huge box but empty. Bandai, look here. Have a space here for extra display, and even for a kilo of cocaine. Pity. Okay, let's go have a look. Destruction. It's pity, Bandai, you didn't do it. Anyway, here destruction. Let's open it, and beautiful new image. At least it's not recycling. Venus fighting versus Janus, but again the title is called GX114 Janus and VS, not but E and GX12R. So it's no fighting, but in this image they're fighting. Let's open it, and what we can find inside. Very nice study design, character design of Venus. The weapon here, and Alpine missile. Here the Queen Star. Here the Scrander. Here the connection from the Scrander and the head. Here a half body of Venus interior and half with the cover, the metal, and this nice, very feminine pose. And just remind, Venus Ace was done looking June, the pilot. So the design recall the pilot, first to be a beautiful woman, beautiful robot, long hair, dark skin, and big, and too big, and great sensuality. Without, say, the two big tits. I must say, both June and the robot, they have a beautiful breast. Here we have the cloth of June, but I must say, to be honest, 95% of maybe the kids, well, not anymore kids, like between 14 15, maybe they have a crush on June, to be honest. Anyway, here we have the clothes, normal dress, and the clothes for fighting, and here the color and different design of the clothes with a different color. Here they look like a little bit more design, like a clothes more similar to Tetsuya with this scarf, and here small space also for Marquise Yanus, because also she is of course, when she's not demon face, she's also a beautiful woman, of course, very sensual face. Here the design preparatory, the secret missile. Here where the Marquise human form stay inside the robot body, and here the transformation of the Marquise when they transform in demons. When he turned the head 180 degrees, Marquise, it became a demon. The name is taken from a god, a Greek god. Janus was a Roman god, with one head with two faces, one looking in front, so in the future, and one looking in the back, in the past. Here, of course, we have a two face, but in a Nagai philosophy, it's more like a demon and god, or beauty and evil. Anyway, let's carry on with instruction. We can open like a brochure. We have the contents. No, 3 sets of hands for Venus, 1 set hands for the Marquise. Here we have the new connector for the Queen Star finally. But here we have a possibility to put 2 different antennas with 2 different angles. Something I'll tell you wasn't on the old model. Here, how to put the Opine missile or the panel. You have 2 sets of missile and 1 set of plug. How shooting the missile, of course. And here, how put together, put inside, so how to connect this scrander. You pull up the hair, and here, of course, the display is exactly like the old one. And for Marquise Yanus, a poor 1 page, because there's not too much. How to put your hand, and be careful, is that painful or dangerous and delicate, and how to insert the missile. The hand that can be moved, of course, and how to shoot it. Here they warn you, the articulation can be robbed when it can be damaged if you use it too much. That's it, not too much. And the 4th page and the back page, the 2 close-up of the face, very nice, one on top of another one, classic from this line, very nice. Okay, let's go back to our model. We saw already the contents, so let's go and open it, everything. And let's start from the new model, of course, the Marquise Yanus. Okay, but still, see if I can fit it. There we go. Marquise, let's remove the napkins and then insert the missile. All right. Okay. You can see there's a here fillet, and we need a line up with the missile. Okay, let's do it. Perfect. Here we have a head with big nails. So this one, it get broke in 2 seconds. Have a look if you can see, put a little bit on focus. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's connect. So basically that's like a glove extension, and one, and let's put the other one too. Done. Okay.
Let's go with a close up. Feet, it looks like exactly like the one from Venus Ace. PVC, the screw on the back, didn't remove, unfortunately, and same in the leg. This are the plastic. See the articulation, 360 up and down. The head is not changing. Here is a little bit not perfect close. The articulation hand, is a classic articulation of a female robot. A lot articulation. What I really like of female body are the pose, the articulation. You can see the skirt cannot remove. The articulation on the leg. This is plastic. The legs are metal. The body metal and arm metal. It's a lot of metal. It's a classic female body. Okay, let's see if we can stand. Yeah, this one here. Plastic extension of the glove is turning. Oh, here you can see the articulation are a little bit soft. It's pity, that's why I want to display. The close-up of the face of Marquise Yanus inside the boob. It's a pity you cannot change anything. Nice, can change it doing that expression. The other Opal missile in episode 23, Marquise Yanus appear. Episode 23, created by Argos. We have 3 lines here. Is the reflection on the secret missile, but it's very marked and is very typical without it look a little bit more strange. And you can see the Marquise Yanus is not always inside the robot. Sometimes also disappear, so it will be nice. It was possible to do the same here, and will be the reflection like the other missile. But here Bandai didn't do it, unfortunately. Let's little bit halfway. Bandai is a pity because it's the first time this model was done and they could do it much better. Last things of Marquise Yanus is shooting a missile. Here we go. we're shooting the sacred weapon. I didn't done yet. So put back. Let's pass to the other model. The robot, June robot, Venus Ace. Screw, of course. Let's go insert the Queen Star. Here we go. Wow, you can see, absolutely, we can see June inside. That's cool. Let's say it's June. New Queen Star. Nice. Let's insert inside the head. Actually, let's add first the missile. 1 and 2. And Queen Star! Venus! Out! In the reality, we should remove the antenna, and because it's growing after the connection. The model is nice, very similar to the old one, but I just noticed straight away something strange. So there is a something in the front. There we go, there. The connector from the glass, unfortunately, they put in the front. So when here we go, that's one here. When we insert the builder, we don't see June, unfortunately. Yeah, you can see it's very clear there, and in the middle. It's pretty annoying because you don't see June. Anyway, the articulation also, this one here, very soft. Yeah, in both model. I'll go have a look for close up. Fit exactly the same. And here the connector for the scrander. Here shooting the missile, of course. Pull out the head, the hair for scrander, the articulation of the knee are very soft, and it's no easy make it stand. But also here it's very shaking these bits. Maybe it's not screw enough. Everything, here we go, here. Anyway, quality Bandai. Anyway, for Venus, we have other two sets of hands for missile, finger missile. There we go. Digital missile. And we have at the hand, if I can put in place, at the hand with these 90-degree angles, and from like a C-3PO and The articulation, well, they are exactly the same of Marquise, or the old one, all the same. Oh, shooting a missile without, on purpose, not on purpose. Anyway, articulation, fit. And reminder, model, female model are great articulation always. The head, the turning up and down, this one just turning 180 degrees, but maybe more, but I don't want exaggerated. Again, shoot a missile with a control behind 1 and 2, and we can put the plug. We can put the simulation and of ammo. But Venus is not in danger because she has several weapons, not like an Aphrodite A. Let's remove the antenna with a new variation. They look like angle, the more vertical. Let's see the different angle. That's like that. So one vertical, the other one more side. And this one is more vertical. But I would say you can also bend a little bit more like that. But I don't understand the double antenna. I think maybe just because they're easy to lose, and so they give you a spare one. I think it's a lot of people maybe complaining because they lost the antenna. How many people of you lost the antenna? Anyway, so here they give you two. Then I can't really shooting. Get stuck. Here we go. Okay. See how the leg bending. Anyway, let's add in the scrander because we have the scrander for the model. So it looks like a different coloring, more pink, inside a little bit more red, but different from the old one. The central fin is a little bit more yellow, bright, and that one was a little bit more opaque. The belt is different. Before was gray, dark, and now it's bluish green. And the old model, the scrander, you have two build up, and here is ready build up. And this internal part now is blue, before was white. Let's put on. There you go. Let's put inside the hole. And this one is our Venus Ace with the scrander. Let's have a look at the display. It's basically the old display, exactly the same, but it's a new because they have different stickers and they're already attached. And a 50th anniversary, Great Mazinger, Solo Chogokin, Venus Ace, 50th anniversary. And also the 50th anniversary of the Venus Ace, of course. The display is exactly like the old one, actually like the one from Aphrodite Ace, with can put 2 missiles outside and behind written, not really nice, could be written here I guess, but anyway. Finally, the stickers is straight, not like mine. Anyway, let's put together this display. Just adding the extra part. And the hook here. Less, of course, the model can go there with the scrander. And Bandai said probably a lot of people will put the model with a scrander, so they can not use it, the base, the display. So well, we'll not give you a display for the Marquise. I always put on the display. That's probably why I get a little bit pissed off. Here we are, the two models close each other. It was a little bit dusting. Anyway, you can see straight away the color are different. But let's start from the head. You can see the antenna before was gold and the new more brown. But the cockpit before was plain blue. Now we can see a little bit more inside. Pity you can't see very well June. Color different. The old one was on the line, central line, with reflex white, glittering white. But new one is completely plain. Before was a little bit more metal color and darker, and now it's a little bit brighter. The red also is different, was a little bit more opaque in new one, and the old one more a little bit bright and metallic. Metal parts, the joint before was a completely gold, color gold, and the new one are gold opaque. Before was a little bit more reflecting gold. You can see the old one is more chrome gold, a new one is gold opaque. The end, it looks the same position, but the connector, first well, the connector before was white and now is all red, but the angle changed. two models. One is 90-degree and the other one is more straight. The new model are all 90-degree and the old model straight. Same things for the knee. Oh, same things for the wrist. The gold is opaque and the new one a little bit more goldy. Same things for knee and the rest of the gold. The belt is bigger, the hole, and more pink, and before was smaller and more red. The white, the old one was more metal and now uniform, the new one. You can see the chrome was visible. The new one is straight. The feet exactly the same. Face, of course, are different. The face, the new one, the lips are more red, the old one a little bit more pink, and the skin tone, the new one is a little bit more darker, the old one is a little bit brighter. Hair color slightly different. Before was a little bit more reddish, now more brown. And the back, we don't have anymore the written Bandai 2001. Made in China. Now are gone, but they left all the screw. Damn it, Bandai. Here, the old one was all in gold color, the connector and the joint, but now the top joint is whitish, let's say silver. Under their hair, that's not breaking the old one. The old one is a little bit more soft. You know, a lot of ears, and the new one stand up by itself, but inside are the same. You can see, yeah, it's a little bit dropping. Finally, I'm gonna put away the old model and we'll put the new one in a display. We see the difference between the scrander and the model. Now we're gonna have a look at the difference of the two builder. Oh, Queen Stars. Oh, actually, let's have a look at the top. The old one was white, the new one is brown light. The stand is correct, yeah, but the same, exactly the same. Okay. Written, of course, before was silver and now is a gold 50th anniversary. But the display is the same. Okay, let's have a look at the Queen Stars. you can see when the lights hitting the screen, you can see June something. Before was completely flat. And coloring, the new one have a color on the main fin and engine. Before wasn't a little bit flat. No, nice. The nice one is better. The new one is better. Of course, the engine, you can see more detail of side silver. Yeah, I think the new one has definitely more detail. The yellow also was before, but a little bit more detail. And you can see also on the bottom here more detail. More plasticky. Definitely the new one is much better. Okay, last things, different color of the boobs. I didn't have a look before. You don't look at boobs of a woman. Anyway, looking better now, and you can see the center line, the line are a little more yellow. Before was a little bit more orange. Also the neck slightly different, a little bit more gold. Before was a little bit more opaque. Anyway, big difference of color between these two models for sure. Let me know which one you prefer. I think the new one is a little bit better. Just passing 20 years, but could be done a little bit more, but is in a good direction, but could be done more. We can't do any compare for the Marquise Yanus, but we can call to helping her our dog general. Here we go. Yanus, Venus.
Here we are with the final comment of this double box set, GX114 Marquise Yanus and the GX12R Renewal Venus Ace. Model make me lose my hair. Well, it will go, don't worry. There was a lot of anticipation behind this set. That's my opinion, was not completely satisfied. Let's start talking about the Venus Ace. That has certainly enjoyed improvement for the Scrander's color, more similar to the TV series, and for the Queen Stars, with a transparent cockpit and the possibility of seeing June, like the GX08R Alphabet A and the various Mazinger Kakume. The color of Venus has been updated, and also these models are close to the coloring of the TV series. We have 3 sets of hands and 2 sets of antennas. That never hurt. The antennae are the easy things to lose, so you have to know. With the Venus, we also have the same old display with the new stickers. All this change improvement make an already a beautiful old model even more beautiful. But Bandai did not give the final blow to the competitors. Let's say that it dominated the games until the end, but never closed the game early, leaving the horrible screw and leaving the gold color in the various jaw. Even it is more opaque now compared to the old one. Shame Bandai, shame Bandai. As for the GX114, Yanus characters appear in episode 23 that replace the Duke Gorgo and take control advanced base of the volcanic island, and the Cat Corps control the Secret Service, the spy on Mykonos. Name of character take from a Roman god, Janus, with a 2 face and 1 head. One look at the future in the front and one look in the past from the back. But in the series, the character, by rotating his head 180 degrees, reveal the demoniac face that here could represent god of demons, the classic Nagayan theme of beauty and evil. Very beautiful model and coloring very similar to the one of the anime, apart from the yellow that's obviously made in gold, and the inside of the skirt not dark purple. Some detail missing, like the reflection on the breast, that make a lot of difference, but it is a very beautiful model. For this character that has a little or nothing accessory, something more could have been done, like adding the Marquise Yanus physical character and the possibility of removing the fixed breast with the image and being able to add one like the other, give the sensation the Marquise has come out from the robotic body. Perhaps this is the most important thing that's missing from the model. As yes, a display. But Bandai, you have a deep box, empty. Why you didn't put a display? Because Marquise Yanus has a skirt? Bandai, you could do as the GX09MA or GX09MAB, Minerva X Mazinger Angels, an attachment on the tight. So it is not that you have to reinvent something, it's just enough looking the old model. Like you know what you do. Definitely a must-have model for all lovers of great Mazingers, which is perhaps one of the most loved robots in many countries. Obviously, also one of my favorites. In any case, I recommend it to everyone. The most painful things in this model is the price, 23,000 yen, 270 New Zealand dollars, 144 euros, shipping not included. A fair high price, but in line with the new Bandai models. That's all for today. See you in the next video. Always here at the Chogokin and Zed!